All right, good morning. Here today, it is May 15th. We're out here planting soybeans. So I've been just got done refilling the drill here. I got one more bag to throw down. So here's the story. Small farmer. Um, I like knives. Things are sharp. Saws, axes, knives. People. Um, I've ordered 4 pallets of beans this year. This is my third pallet. Each pallet has, I believe, 60 bags on it. So that's gonna be 240 bags. There's about one, two, three. So there's about 18, 20 bags left there. Um, so, so I've already done 2.5 pallets of beans, um, and I did all these this morning. And if you look in the back, you can see all my shredded bags in there, sliced. So I bought a Benchmade 940 about a year and a half, 2 years ago. This is my everyday user knife. Clip's still good. It's polished now, just from normal wear and tear. I've got one screw in here that I need to send back to Benchmade to have them easy out it and throw new screws in. I've broken one of the mega clips, and I must have over tightened it or something, and I stripped this one. But it's an S30 blade, and I've been slicing bags since I was, I don't know, old enough to have a knife, 10 years old or something. And so recently my algorithm is pushing. People are talking about, oh, the Buck 110 is so great, and I think it's like a 440 or 410 or 420, 430 steel or something. And I've had one, and those are crap. Those are crap knives. They might be fine for butcher gutting a deer or something. They don't work on woodwork. They don't work on just slicing paper for hours on end. But I just want you to see what I stoned this lightly, just before we started planting beans. And how I do it, I got a Japanese water stone. I'll set it on the stone, and I'll roll the blade so my fingers touching the stone and the blade. So I'm turning out like a saber grind. I did this on a cheap junk piece of pallet. It will do wood. It doesn't like it. You can get some chipping. But here, I wanted you to see how well this still slices. I poke it in, and I do that. So we're going to be, this is going to do 4 pallets or more. And if I can go that long without having to sharpen it and strop it constantly just to make it work like you would at 1095 or what's an S3V or something. I mean, these are great blades. I mean, they were made by a farmer for farmers. I might have to get a Griptilian next, and there's some G10 on there, but it's just you can't get a better knife for this. If you're a soldier or something and you're cutting natural fibers like grasses and stuff to make camouflage, or cutting jute or paracord, you can't get a better knife than that. It's not going to be batoning chunks of oak, but for just a small everyday user, I mean, it's a perfect blade, perfect steel. I mean, when I was younger, I wish we had quality steels like this, and not the 410s or 440s or whatever. You might get a little chipping, but they're super easy to sharpen. It's not like some of the 1095 crap out there by Essie where they won't hold an edge. You wouldn't get a half a pallet with an SE4, and I know that for a fact. I've done it. But anyways, if you're still on the sidelines thinking about getting a better steel blade, look at the S30s. I got a spider coat at the house. It's got an S20. It does the same thing. But I use this dozens of times a day cutting twine, and I'm stabbing hay bales to cut the twine and stuff, and I just rip through it. It might not like salt bags if you're hitting basically rocks, but for man-made materials or natural materials, or cutting some plastic, it's the perfect blade. It really is. So we're out here. I know my phone will shut off here momentarily. My dog's out here somewhere. Yeah, there she is. See, blow you up. There she is. She's out here collecting ticks like a toddler collects Easter eggs. It's been a brutal tick season this year in Ohio because the fire department doesn't like us burning fence lines the way they do. So got a few geese taken off this morning, but it's a beautiful day. We got rain coming in tonight, so I got to finish. So we got a ditch right here. It runs about a mile of the property. I got to get everything on this side finished tonight before the rain starts so I can get the tractor on the other side, because we might be out of the field for a day or so. So I got one more pallet of beans to pick up. It's not going to be today. I got to find a safe place to burn some sacks. And I don't know where I'm going to do it yet. But just single slice, it cuts better than a razor blade. Wonderful blades. So anyways, you guys have a blessed day.